Okay, so for today's series, Connor and I are going to be going through some hip axial rotations, giving you an opportunity to assess the internal and external rotation of both your hips. We'll then move to the 90-90 position, and we'll close the series out with a side lying hip car series. To start, I'm going to have you lay on your back. Connor, let's reposition so your head's facing the camera. So at home, you just want to find a comfortable position, both legs straight to start. At one point, we will need a yoga block or a pillow, so just keep in mind if you have that close by. First thing we're going to do is assess the right hip. I'm going to have Connor bring his right knee directly over his right hip. So bring your knee up to a 90-degree angle. And when we're working here, I want to make sure the left leg is straight. You're going to flex both feet. And we're going to imagine that the right knee has an axis that runs all the way down into the hip. And we're going to stay on that axis to assess your rotation. So to start, knee is directly over your hip. And I'm going to cue you to bring your right foot towards your left ear as far as you can. I like to call this like a hacky sack position. All right, and this is external hip rotation. So from here, without allowing that leg to move, stays on that axis, we're going to internally rotate, and foot goes away from your midline. So we want to see a fair amount of degrees, maybe like 25 to 35 degrees in one direction. There's external hip rotation. Internally rotate, go to the other position outside your midline. We're going to do 3 more reps. Make sure you are breathing through this. Hold an external hip rotation. Knee stays over that hip. Internally rotate. You're going to do 2 more. Go ahead, Connor, on your own. Hold. Internally rotate. Push away from your midline. 1 more. Externally rotate. We're going to hold here for a 10-second ISO. You may cramp up. Breathe through it. Keep pressing your palms down. 3, 2, 1. Internally rotate on that axis. You're definitely going to cramp up here. Hold. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2. We can relax and put that foot down. So take some mental notes in terms of the range of motion you had there. And just know as we go into the left side, it's very rare that it's going to have the same degree of motion. Bring your left knee up over your left hip. You stay on that axis. We're going to externally rotate. There's your hacky sack position. Right or left foot goes towards your right ear. We then internally rotate. Foot still stays on that midline. Hold. Externally rotate. Left foot towards your right ear. Internally rotate. Foot goes away, crosses your midline. Hold. That's 2. We got 3 to go. Reminder to keep that right leg straight, flexing both feet. Use your breath as well. Internally rotate. Hold. 2 more. Externally rotate. Foot comes across. Internally rotate. Rep number 4. For our last rep, we hold for 10-second ISO. Find your end range of external hip rotation. Knee stays over that left hip. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Internally rotate. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2. Slowly lower that leg. So just as a little breather and to keep moving there, you're going to stay in that same position. We're going to go into a windshield wiper, which is still some external and internal hip rotation. So you're going to bring both knees up a little bit, feet wide, put them on the ground. And then just allow your legs to windshield wipe to one side. Let's get the feet even wider here. Allow this knee to drop. There's your internal hip rotation. And then let's rotate to the other side. So for anyone at home, you're just doing a few more reps back and forth. Again, this is still internal and external hip rotation, just a little bit different setup and a little bit lower demand. This is personally a way that I start to warm up my hips as I'm just waking up. Give me 1 more rep both ways, Connor. Good. Relax and just chill for a second. So when you're doing the hip axial rotations, if you noticed when you bring the foot across and go into external hip rotation, that would be the lead leg of your 90-90. So as we move into 90-90, know that what you just saw in the hip rotation on your back is going to be reflected in how you sit in 90-90. So to start here, I'm going to have Connor turn around. You're going to have your left leg as your lead leg in 90-90. Good. And then just slide your left a little bit, Connor. Yeah, perfect. So for anyone at home, let's have left leg as your lead leg. In terms of checkpoints for 90-90 position, we need close to a 90-degree angle here at your right knee, and then close to a 90-degree angle on that lead leg. Yeah, and just like Connor has, He's using his hands for support. Now get your chest up and just have your eyes straight ahead to start here. So even just sitting in this position may feel like a fair amount of work. Over time, what we want to see is that you need less hand support to be able to sit in this position. So before you do that, Connor, but that's the goal, you're going to bring your right hand straight out in front of you like he was trying to do and just hold that. That just took one base of support away. Over time, we're then going to try to reach that left hand out. Go ahead, Connor. Hold. And in doing so, you may feel like you're falling to the left. So let's bring that left hand back down, and right hand can come back down too. If that was a ton of work for you at home, you're going to grab a pillow and put it underneath your left butt cheek. But I'm going to make Connor keep working through this, so he's going to suffer through it. So when you are in 90-90, again, reminder, this is internal hip rotation. Lead leg is external hip rotation. So if we think back to what it felt like when you were doing your axial rotations, again, it's going to be reflected in this position. So if you had very limited internal rotation of your right hip, then you're going to feel a lot going on in this butt cheek, which odds are Connor feels that as well. So one little thing we're going to do from this 90-90 setup before we go to the other side, because we could be in this position for a whole 30-minute workout, but I just want to use this as an opportunity for you at home to understand how to assess your hips and move your hips. So what we're going to do from this position is Connor's going to drive his left knee into the ground. It's not going to move much, but try not to reposition your upper body. So you're still going to use the same amount of base support with your hands. Left knee is going to drive down. The right knee is going to raise up as high as you can and hold it there. We're going to do 5 of these. Lower back down. That's 1. Open up. Hold. That's 2. Keep going through 3 more reps. You'll notice Connor's going on the instep of his foot when he lifts up. That's an option. I'm going to show you another option on the last one. That's rep number 4. So on this one, try to press your big toe down and pivot off of that. Bring your knee up. Yeah. Hold. And lower down. So what you're going to do is work on transitions back and forth for 2 reps in 90-90. This looks just like the windshield wipers you did before, but now you're upright. So raise your right knee up for me, Connor. Keep driving that left knee down. Reach your right hand behind you. Raise this up a little bit higher and slowly transition all the way around. We're going to sit in that position just for a couple seconds. We're going to reverse by pressing your right knee down into the ground, raising your left knee up and transitioning all the way back around. Left hand comes back behind you. And let's do 1 more rep back and forth. Press that left knee down. It's getting windy up here. I don't know if that's picking up on the microphone, but bear with us. A one-man show has become a 2-man show today. We're doing what we can. Turn back 1 more time for me. So what we're going to do is transition to the right leg as the lead leg. Connor, let's face this way. Your chest facing me, right leg is the lead leg. Good. So we are back in 90-90. Let's check in, make sure we have close to a 90-degree angle at the left knee. We have close to a 90-degree angle at the right knee. You're then going to square off your chest over that lead leg and use your hands as your base of support. Again, depending on what was going on with the assessment on your back, it's going to be reflected in how this position feels. For the interest of time, again, I brought up before, we could sit here for a very long time, but you just accumulating more time in this position will theoretically give you some better rotation in your hip. Doesn't mean it's going to stay like that, so you're going to have to do this repeatedly. But you could sit in this position for 5 minutes per side. Let's check in with eliminating your base of support by reaching your left hand in front of you. Hold. Reach your right arm in front of you. Sit as upright as possible. We're going to be there for another 5 seconds. If you feel like you're collapsing to the side, just put that right hand down in 3, 2, right hand comes down. Good, left hand can come down. So we're going to prep to transition back and forth again just by opening up that left leg. So right knee drives down, left knee comes up as high as you can. Just come back down. We got to do 5 reps. That's okay. So keep your chest facing that way. Open up. This is rep number 2. Right knee still driving into the ground. Left knee comes up. Hold. Pry open. That's number 3. 2 more. 4. 1 more on the last one. We're going to go off that big toe. So that heel lifts. Open up. Hold it. Left hand goes behind you. And transition all the way around. And Connor, just give me 1 more slow transition. Left knee drives down. Right knee comes up. Rotate and face the other way. Good. Take a breather. So anyone at home, you're welcome to sit 90-90 a little bit longer, but we are going to close out this whole series with a side lying hip car. So what you're going to need for this, if you have one, is a lacrosse ball. Connor, you're going to lay on your back and facing that way. Left arm is on the ground. So we're going to go side lying position. Yeah, and then just face the camera a little bit. Yeah, perfect. So in terms of side lying position, we're going to have knees at a 90-degree angle. And we're going to use your left arm as a pillow. So if you can get that arm overhead, then just use that, and then relax your head. So from here, if you have lacrosse ball, you're going to place that behind your right knee and squeeze that tight. So this is going to be a side lying hip car with a little bit higher intensity than some of the work we've done so far. In terms of your right hand, before we get started, you can press your right hand into the ground firmly. Another option is if you reach your right arm out in front of you and press down. Let's go back to that elbow bent position. Good. So keep your elbow directly over that wrist. Connor's going to press that hand into the ground just firmly to make sure he doesn't move too much from an upper body standpoint. For you, those of you at home, you're going to match the same tempo as us here. If you feel like you're going to lose the ball at any point or you cramp, it is what it is. We're going to work through it. Squeeze that ball tight. Bring your right knee towards your right elbow. Now try to slide that knee up towards your armpit. Hold it. From here, open up towards the sky. We're going to internally rotate and press that leg back. Breathe. Exhale. That's the hard part right there. Lower the leg all the way down. I'm going to take the ball out for a second just to give you a breather. I know that shit's tight. Bring your knee to your chest. Rep number 2. Elbow up towards your armpit. Open up towards the ceiling. Hold it. Keep pressing that right hand down. Exhale. Push the leg back. Push, 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 push. Good. Rep number 3. Make sure that upper body doesn't move too much. Knee to your armpit. Open to the sky. Pause. Internally rotate. Let me see that leg swing back and around. Lower all the way down. 2 more reps to go. I'm going to remind you with that upper body now. Can't move here. Open up towards the ceiling. I'd rather have smaller range of motion and 0 movement anywhere else. Exhale, push back, 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 back. 1 more. Make sure that left knee drives into the ground as well. Open up towards the sky. Pause. Rotate on that axis. Exhale, push the leg back. And set the leg down. Good. We got to stay on that side. The good news is we finished 5 reps in one direction. We got to reverse for 5. If you have that ball behind your knee, you can squeeze it tight and then press the foot back. Press, press, press. Open the leg up. Exhale and pull it around towards your armpit. This is going to suck on this side. I'm sorry. Set it down for a second. To initiate the movement, I want you to think about pressing that foot into my hand. Push back. Push me away. Push, push. Reach further. Reach, reach. Exhale, pull up and over towards your armpit, towards your chest, all the way down. We have 3 reps to go. Inhale as you press back, push me away, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, pull up and over. We have 2 more. Let's put the ball behind your knee just so you can feel that. Anyone who doesn't have a ball, just squeeze that heel towards your butt cheek, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, pull up and over towards your armpit, towards your elbow, in front of you. 1 more rep. Press back. Inhale. Hold. Pull up and over. And set it down. You can take the ball out. You're going to stay on the side, Connor. I'm going to show one other thing. So when we, just to use this as an opportunity to teach the side lying hip car a little bit more, we're going to go 5 and 5 on the other side, but I just want to review one thing. Let's bring this leg back again. So when Connor brings the leg back, I don't want this leg to open up yet. You need to press back as far as you can, then abduct, and then bring the leg around. So just keep that in mind when we hit those checkpoints. Connor, let's switch sides. You're going to use your right arm as a pillow. So let's now, yeah, exactly. See this chemistry we got here? Yeah, so just slide a little bit closer this way so you have space still. Get your butt this way. Yeah, good. Bring your knees in front of you, 90-degree angle. You're going to use that right arm as a pillow. And sorry, slide back a little bit more, Connor. Good. Okay, so you're going to press that left hand firmly into the ground, whether you want the arm straight or that elbow bent. We're going to do 5 reps, leading with flexion. So the left knee is going to go towards the left elbow. You're then going to try to slide it, flex that hip and bring it towards your armpit. Open up, hold, rotate on this axis. Here we exhale. Push down and back. Press that heel back behind you. Lower down. Make sure that upper body's not moving. Homie's moving a good bit. Make sure that front knee stays down. Knee towards your elbow. towards your armpit. Open up. Don't let that upper body move, Connor. Rotate, exhale, push back, 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 lower down. I'm going to take the ball for you so we don't cramp. Knee towards your elbow, towards your armpit. Open. Pause, exhale, push back, back, back. Don't let anything else move. We have 2 more reps to go. Knee towards your elbow, your armpit, open up. Make sure the upper body stays still. Exhale, push back. And lower that knee all the way down towards your midline. Yep, 2 more, I think. Open up. Rotate, reach back, 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 lower down towards the midline. Last rep for me. Knee towards your elbow, armpit, open up. Pause, exhale, push back, 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 lower down. And little breather, relax the legs. How we doing? Right. Okay, we got to reverse for 5 reps and we will be done with this series. This took a little bit longer than I expected. This is good. I hope everyone at home feels a little bit more confident with what's going on with their hips. Squeeze the ball tight behind your knee. You're going to press, don't worry about it. You're going to press that foot back, back, back. Lift the leg up. Exhale, pull it out and around towards your armpit in front of your body. That's 1. Rep number 2, inhale, press back. Reach, reach, reach. Open up. Make sure that left hand's pressed firmly into the ground. Pull that out and around towards your midline. Rep number 2, press back. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale, pull up and over. I know those thighs are heavy. Breathe. That was rep number 3. We have 2 to go. Press back. Up and over. Got a little sloppy rep. Make sure we're not doing sloppy reps here before we go on the last one. Imagine that you have a hand or a towel under this front leg. Do not let me move. So squash my fingers. Yes. Now press the leg back. Reach back, back, back. Exhale, pull up and over. Don't move. Don't move. Pull it out and around. Set the leg down. Okay. You guys made it. Again, we did hip axial rotations. We did some 90-90 and then close it out with side lying hip bars.